It's just you.
Hey.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. My name is Josh.
My name's Alec with no eyes.
Super relaxed after this nice
I know, dude. It was such a nice vibe.
Chill ass
Hello.
music. What's up, DJ Phantom? How's it going? Today's 2DDBFF. It's like so calm.
I know, right?
Today's 2DDBFFOTD, the fun fact of the day, the bee now the butthole.
The butthole.
Is that all polar bears are left-handed, or if you'd rather say left pod. All polar bears.
That's insane. Even the ones that are dead now from the polar ice caps melting, you guys are terrible people.
Today we're drinking Hop Knot.
Hop or not.
Hi. That's you. Hop
What
Knot.
would you like me to say?
We're drinking Hop Knot by The Great Divide from Denver, Colorado. It's a double juicy IPA. It's a limited release. I saw it last week, so I decided to get it today.
Got to start with the can flip. Josh scoped this out, man. We got into bev mode today, and he was like, "Where is it?"
It's because I do my shopping at the
Cheers.
same time that you do yours.
Fair enough.
That's good. That is good. That's really good.
It's okay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
A lot.
It's 8%, so
I'll give it time.
it'll fuck
It's
you
like
up.
it's got a weird musk to it.
That's the double juicy,
Is it?
double cheeked up
Super
on a Thursday
musky.
afternoon.
it's like you would throw aftershave on or like spray some cologne and a little bit gets in your mouth.
Yeah,
It tastes like that to me. It's like it's a little bit more burn in the alcohol. Not that it's bad. It's just it's a little more right there on your tongue and on the cheeks of your mouth.
it doesn't feel like super carbonated either.
No, it's not super carbonated at all, but it's a little more like alcohol burny, kind of like Lysol or
get that.
aftershavey.
Nice Listerine flavor. Yeah, the brown kind.
Yeah. Is the brown kind a good kind? No, that's the hardcore kind.
Yeah,
That's veteran mode.
yeah. There's the blue, the green, the purple, the brown.
Can you imagine like working for Listerine and getting like those people who call those numbers? They're like, "Hi, Listerine. I'd like to be like clean, extra clean. Can you do something like that?" And they're like, "You want more?"
I can't even use mouthwash. It hurts me too much.
It burns so bad. What I've been using, I think I said before already, is the fuzzy stuff, the
Toothpaste?
sodium.
Oh, baking soda?
Nope. Hydrogen peroxide. Close enough.
Oh, you use that with baking soda.
You use hydrogen peroxide, you swish it around a little bit, gargle it, and spit it out. And
That's
makes your
disgusting.
teeth super duper white. Super good.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Well, I'm still tripping because that fucking vibe was a vibe from those
You know
lo-fi beats. I was gonna say, I was telling Josh, if this was on,
We'll just leave it on.
if this this would be like the most like laid back
We'll
coffee,
just leave it
coffee
on in the
shop
background,
podcast
you
brought
know?
to you by Two Dudes Drinking
We're just
Beer.
hanging out. We're changing our image.
Great Divide, Hop Knot. Fun fact about Hop Knot, what I wanted to say. Do you want to know what Russians call astronauts?
Sputniks.
Cosmonauts.
That makes sense.
I like that.
That was the name of the enemy in Black Ops Zombies.
Was it?
Cosmonaut. Yeah, that big dude who followed you around the whole map.
I didn't know
He
that.
hugged you.
Yeah.
Alec was saying that they should replace like all elevator and hold music with like lo-fi hip hop.
Could you imagine like calling like your
Some
cable
call center.
provider and you're just like, man, you guys way outcharge me. I can't even yell right now. It's like it's keeping me in the zen, bro. Welcome to the zen zone.
We're here for a good time. You know, this show is usually like, I wouldn't say stressful.
Well, it's
But,
usually like, get it off your chest, homie. How you
It
feeling?
gets pretty hectic sometimes. Some things.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Fucking busy, man. 'Cause
What happened?
yesterday I worked 6 days, or not yesterday. Last week I worked 6 days. My only day off was that Monday, so I've just been fucking working all day,
All day.
all night. But not bad. I got Korean barbecue the other day. That was cool. It's fucking busy.
Is Korean barbecue the same thing from the Oaks Mall that I'm thinking of? Or is it, that's Mongolian barbecue?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had Korean barbecue. Is it good?
We've been with Oscar. And
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
in
cook,
in
you cook
Oxnard.
For, you cook for yourself, yeah.
Cool. Who'd you go with?
I went with Robert. He was on the show.
Robbie.
I went with Troy. What's up, Troy? I went with Mayu, M, and Nani.
Cool, man.
Really a whole lot of nothing. I wrote an essay about gay people. Not by choice. I mean, that was the prompt.
You were forced to?
It was about the Stonewall riots, which was like the catalyst of like the gay civil rights movement in 1969. Because it's U.S. history from 1877 to present. Mm-hmm. So we're just covering all the bases.
Damn.
It was supposed to be 2 pages. I did 1 3/4. Good enough. I don't care if I get
Points off for it.
Doesn't matter.
Points off. Do you ever get points off in middle school? Was that a thing at your middle school?
I don't remember.
In our middle school, if you like forgot a pencil or something, you'd get points off. And if you had enough points off, you'd have to spend lunch in a teacher's classroom.
That sounds like torture.
It was. It's really shitty.
But it also plays into your thing where they teach you to fall in line, clock in on time. Mm-hmm. Follows your narrative when I never did that shit.
Yeah, school really fucked me up. I feel like
it's that public school.
I was thinking about this literally before we started the show. If we didn't do the podcast, I probably wouldn't have had like the, I went pee like there was 2 minutes before the show and I was like, I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah.
If I was still like 16 or anything working at a job, I'd be like, oh, I got 2 minutes. Oh, I probably should just clock in. Let's hold it. Let's wait. But I was thinking, I was like, you know what Twitch really does? You know what Twitch, YouTube, Reddit, all these websites do? It gives power back to the people. Because if the show flops, it flops, but it's like, we're to blame.
Yeah.
But like, it also taught me, I learned that I could still take 2 minutes to go to the bathroom before something important. And if we're a few minutes late, we're a few minutes late. It's not a huge deal. Whereas when I work at like Panda or McDonald's or anywhere, I'm always 15 minutes early waiting to start.
Yeah, I used to be early all the time. Now I go in 5 minutes before I start, grab my equipment, clock in, say, hi, I'm here.
Yeah. It's kind of a talent in and of itself to be able to manage time and be aware of the time around you in that sense, I think.
Time management is a very important skill.
Yeah, man. And I think like that should be taught rather than drilled, like in schools, like I'm saying, it's being drilled into you. They're not telling you it's good to have time management. They're saying be here on this time or suffer penalty. I don't think that's a good way to go about that. I think you need to be like, look, here's what you could do with time management and teach kids like, stop and get a cookie or a bagel, nutrition.
Treat yourself.
Do something you need.
Play music on the show.
Fucking break a barrier. Who cares? Do something new. That should be taught. How could you teach that?
With errors and mistakes.
But forgiveness.
You only learn from making mistakes.
Yeah.
There's a hole in my pants on the back of my leg. Forming, at least. I'm going to be picking at it all day now that I noticed it.
Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
Serious question.
Sure.
Should I buy new clothes?
Like, what do you...
like, just all new clothes.
What do you, like, everything?
Everything.
Yes.
I realized recently...
You want to go shopping again?
Yeah, I do. Also, the pants I got with you that one day that I really liked, I got fucking stains on them. I think I showed you, right, when I was working on Eric's car. I got, like, oil or grease or something. It won't come out. Yeah. So I definitely need to get some new pairs of jeans, some new shirts for sure. But, like, Jesus, man, like...
They're all from high school.
I really realized that. I was driving home last night from the album debut party, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I was there with friends from high school. I was there with friends from middle school, and I realized it's like so weird because everyone's like grown up, and I'm still just wearing the same shit. And someone actually talked about that too. They're like, it's crazy because like some people still wear the same clothes from high school. And I was like, well, luckily I'm not wearing any of that shit because I do have that,
Yeah. Yeah. We never truly learn unless it personally impacts up. What's up, Ghost Hand?
What up, Ghost Ham? How's it
Lo-fi
going?
beats. We're doing a very chill, relaxed episode today.
I feel like every time I talk with the music in the background, it feels a little bit more like not like a highlight, but it feels certainly like it's like
Meaningful.
You know when people take those clips of someone saying something and then they put like music over it? I'm like
Like
oh
you're
man.
some sort of inspirational genius.
Yeah, all of a sudden what I say feels a little bit more important. I know that's not true, but it feels a little bit more important.
Yeah. Today is the 26th of April. It's National Pretzel Day. It's also something about Lesbian Day, I think.
Happy National Lesbian Day.
And Pretzel Day.
Pretzel.
Share the days.
Could you imagine? It's like you go to a club, it's like a lesbian club, and they're like, and it's Pretzel Day.
And it's all last Friday, I believe the 23rd. Nightmare. I believe the 23rd of April was Bavarian Beer Day. Every year, they dump more than 270 gallons of beer to fill the Munich beer fountain in downtown Munich. The public is invited to dip a mug for a free sample.
Fuck, that sounds gross.
Communal watering hole in a beer fountain
Ugh.
in Munich. I thought Munich was in Japan, or not Japan, Germany.
Is it not?
Well, Bavarian. Where is Bavaria? What
Bulgaria.
is Bavaria? Bavaria.
Speaking of states right now, I'd like you to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure DC, Washington, D.C. just became the 51st state of the United States.
It's not a state.
That's what I just heard.
It's not a state.
It was granted statehood.
It's not a state.
I heard it was granted statehood.
No. It's basically like the Vatican City being its own city inside of Rome.
I was just going to point out, like, if DC's doing it too, that's like super sketch because the Vatican only does it to get away with like molestations. And I was like, damn, I wonder what the U.S. government's doing to where they're like, let's create a new state inside of the existing countries and just be like, take your own laws.
Ooh, Ghost Hand dropping knowledge. Music eases us to new information. It's a known fact that any comfortable and welcoming environment intensifies the ability to receive any form of knowledge.
Yeah, man, this lo-fi thing is really just working for me right now. Is it too loud for you guys? Is it too quiet?
So like negative 30, negative 40.
But so are we. We're pretty. Oh, we're kind of loud.
We're at negative 10.
You're a lot quieter.
Negative 10.
There you go. But I went to the album release party yesterday, and that was fun. Basically, I brought all my gear. I got my speakers, my stands, my mics, everything, and they hired another audio engineer.
So go fuck yourself.
So basically, all I needed to do was run one cable from his mixer to my mixer to the computer. That was it. And we had live sound for the event. And it was great. But, yeah. Another thing, there's going to be a comedy show tonight if anyone would like to join us. Josh said he's pretty much down. My friend Nate Adamski from middle school and high school will be performing comedy at the Tarantula Hill Brewing Company. Brewery in TL.
They fired my brother.
Why?
Because COVID.
Oh. He could go back though, right? No. Doesn't want to.
No, he got cut.
Oh, gotcha. But we'll be there more than likely. I don't know what time of the event starts. I'll check it out on my phone.
That would be beneficial. That would help out a lot.
Let's check.
In the meantime, I have a question for you.
Send it.
How many wears do you give an article of clothing before you wash it? Like, how many times do you wear a shirt
Personally?
before you wash? Yeah.
You probably like 2.
You wear a shirt twice?
Yeah.
What about like a pair of pants? Because I know like people...
Pants I'll go for like a week.
Yeah, people don't usually wash their pants that often.
Yeah.
Or like jackets. I never wash my sweatshirts.
kind of another reason why I knew it'd be like a reason to go get some new clothes, because first of all, my shit's stained, or like when you said holes in your jeans, I was like, shit, I got some holes in my shit too now.
I bought these with holes.
Yeah, but for me, it's like I just want it to fit and look nice and be new, because a lot of my shit is years and years and years old, like almost 10 years old, and I still wear it just because it's
You have it.
given to me. Yeah. At 7 o'clock, Monday, April 26th. Today's the 26th, right?
Yes.
Okay. April 26th, Sunday. No, Monday, April 26th. Wow. 5 people died today in a fire in the Bronx due to a fire today in the Bronx that killed 5 people.
8-legged comedy.
8-legged comedy, 7 p.m. Hosted by Nate Adamski. We got some other comics. I'm going to try and read their names. I'm going to fuck them all up. They all look vaguely Indian. Asmaku Kurama, Nick Torkon, Hannah Clanky, Emma Strada, Pat Clochico, Luke Broyles, Stephen Armstrong. Wow. That
Those
was
are all
fucking
Indian.
awful.
Those are all
Are they?
vaguely Indian.
Those are all vaguely Indian
you
for
said
sure.
They all sound Indian.
Except for Armstrong.
And Boyles.
Boyles. Boyles is like a fucking Susan Boyle, German.
It depends for Ghost Hand.
Depends on something.
So I usually only wear a shirt once. I have like house shorts that your house pants.
Oh yeah,
I
house
never,
pants. Like, I got a pair of house pants at home
I
too.
never wash those.
Yeah. Well, you never do anything except for sit in them.
Yeah.
So it's like just get the breeze between the knees and cool off for the day, because it's better than wearing pants all day.
Especially Estrada is Indian. Yes.
Estrada, yeah.
Super
Okay.
Indian.
I thought it was Hispanic.
It is. He's making fun of you.
Oh.
Stupid.
You guys suck at...
Wasabi, how was church? You haven't been in like a year since you almost died.
Did you get your blessings, bro? You going to heaven?
Was it in English or Spanish?
Did you have the subtitles on?
In your head. Gotta translate.
Also, to anyone who doesn't speak English as a first language, a question I have for you is, what language do you think in?
Ghost Hand, yeah, what are you thinking? Portuguese or English? Probably Portuguese. That's just me thinking. Estrada means road in Portuguese.
Because I would definitely, even when I try to speak Spanish, it's like I have to go
You think in English?
in English, translate it to Spanish, and then speak it. So, and my friend a long time ago from France said she started thinking in English at one point, and
France.
she's like, that was really crazy because that is what helped her learn it the most. So,
France.
France.
Pretty worthless people.
You say that, but it's really a stereotype. It's really the whole propaganda around
Duh.
the French
I'm an
people.
American.
The French people surrendering in battles and shit. Like Napoleon Bonaparte was still like a war general hero.
Yeah, but he was short.
He
Really, he
was
was just like 5'6".
and
Still shorter.
thus gave us the
than-
term Napoleon complex.
Just shorter than Joe Rogan. Thinking both. Some words only have a specific feel. That's what a lot of people say. It's like there
Yeah.
are certain words that don't translate at all.
A certain je ne sais quoi.
Like no mames. You can't really like.
Well, it means whatever you want.
Yeah. The thing that the Mexicans say doesn't really mean anything in English, but it means something in Spanish.
This is the this is the equivalent of like, you ever heard classical music on the radio? Like, this feels like that.
We're
It's
driving to our
it's
9
just
to
way
5.
toned down.
Having a good time.
It feels so toned down.
2 kids at home, wife, and your fucking Kia Optima.
Yeah, you got an RV. You got to pack it tomorrow for the vacation you're going on.
Having a good life.
You listen to church in Spanish because you don't know the prayers in English. That makes sense.
Can you just translate them?
Are the prayers in Spanish similar to the ones in English? Because we have what's called like Hail Mary prayers and like other prayers that I've seen on TV shows. Do the words translate, or is it just kind of like the same thing?
Is the Spanish Bible like Fucking, and then they whooped
And
out
Jesus said, "No mames, güey."
and they whooped out the chancla and nailed him to the cross.
Nailed him to the cross with the chancla.
Just because you listen to lo-fi doesn't mean I can be ignorant. I do what I want. This is my show. This is my fucking show.
Okay. Well, that does make me want to point out one thing, man. I've had a few people come up to me recently at the album release party, actually, and they're like super interested in the podcast, and they're like, "Hey, that's so cool." And then they checked it out, and they're like, "Wow, that's so great." And I was like, "Yeah, man. Like, I don't do anything for that podcast. Like, it's all Josh. So, like, before we get to episode 100, just thanks for the hard work, man. Thanks for doing what you do, and
I try sometimes.
You really out here doing it. And we got some surprises coming up. Josh is putting in some more work for you guys, and it's gonna be beneficial to everything. It's gonna. I mean, I'm super excited. No one else is gonna give a shit about it, but
It'll probably be done by 100. Everything.
I'm super excited about it. And yeah, man.
Which is only like 2 weeks, so you got 2 weeks.
Yeah. But just thanks for the hard work, man. You've been doing it, and what I saw today, yeah, you guys get a job.
Thanks, Wasabi. Native Hindi speaker tend to forget words in Hindi, but remember English translations. Alec, thank you for bringing the autism to the show.
What'd I do?
Wasabi says, thank you for bringing the autism.
What was my autism?
You're just autistic. That's all you have to offer.
He's right.
We do have the same equivalent to them, but there's a process of localization where terms are exchanged by some more proper expressions.
Yeah, man. And you know what's funny too? One of the friends at the album release party, he was in my special ed classes with me, and I was like, you know what, Nate, the guy who's doing the stand up tonight. I was like, you know what's so great about you and me, Nate? You know what I remember the most about growing up and going to school with you? He's like, the retard classes we were in. And I was like, yeah, actually, like, me, him, and a guy named John, who was also there, all had the same teacher, the same period, the same amount of times. We all had the same exact schedule. And it was just because we were put in a box. So yeah, you're welcome for bringing the autism to the show. I bring the autism. I don't know. It's weird to say.
You're the talker of the show. I'm the supplier. The content creator, the showrunner.
I am the monkey with the cymbals.
The host.
And Josh is everything else. Josh is just like, look at this asshole dance. And I'm
I
like,
run all the switches.
he bought the beer today.
As I give everyone a photosensitive seizure. Fuck them.
I feel like I was talking about
Even Ghost Head's throwing shots. Yes, I love it. Only autistic kids get into the box and Alec is inside playing like a cat.
it's true.
I love it.
I forgot what I was gonna say. We were vaguely talking about autism at the album release party and how it like affected everyone a little differently, and just how we thought like we got there, like how we got, like how people were like, oh, that dude is retarded. Get out of my class.
But like, you can't really, at least people who have like kind of tried to work at it, you can't really tell if someone's like autistic.
Well, what I've seen usually is that people choose problematic kids.
Love it.
Who are loud or disrespectful or just, you know, like that. And they kind of just brush them off to like a smaller division or smaller group. And I'm thinking it's like, is it because you don't want to deal with the kids, or is it because like that's the best learning environment for them, or is the teacher just like, I don't really want to put up with this student shit today? All of these are like possible answers.
I'd be a good teacher. I'm very patient.
I think it's good to think that way, but I don't think you'd be a good teacher in the system. Did Raul send that?
Raul just sent it, yes.
Of course he did. Breakfast.
That's you. I like that guy. He's my favorite. Check out the group. Yeah, I'm on it. I got you, man. I'm already on it. So you love that TikTok.
I think it's hilarious that you have them all like saved and bookmarked.
Well, they get deleted.
Oh, really? Is it considered harassment?
Sometimes.
That sucks.
They usually don't last very long on the app.
Oh, got it. Some girl at the album release party was talking about how to not use the word like autism or retard. And we were like, yeah, but like it doesn't like bother us. And she's like, that's not the point. It's like it offends people who have autism and like have like mental illness. And I was like, bitch, 1, 2, 3. Like we're right here in a line.
I hate people like that.
Like, yeah. And it was that one instance of like, you're really gonna tell me how to feel about me using a word that you think is gonna offend me when I'm the one using it.
Yeah.
And it was a really funny moment because I was like,
you finally got to play that card.
I finally got to play that card of like someone being like, you shouldn't say that. And I was like, I'm allowed to say that. I worked hard for this.
Yeah, autistic kids, I mean, you can sell the R word pass. Retarded is really just like a word that doesn't matter.
Here's the funny thing to me too. In music theory, there's something called a retard, which is where you slow down the music. Retard literally means to slow down. The act of slowing down, slowing the process of.
If you're retarded, you're slow.
And that's it. But it became a voodoo term because it has a negative connotation to where
taboo,
yeah. Taboo is way better. Retard became a bad word because someone got called a retard and their feelings were hurt who wasn't actually mentally retarded. Most people, in my case, who I've met who've had a mental illness, one, aren't aware of the term at all because they have such a low functioning brain. In that case, if you're calling someone like a retard, then you're really just trying to pick a fight with a defenseless person.
There's also the difference of saying it in a hateful way and then saying it and just kind of like...
Mm-hmm. Like if Josh was like, hey, let's get in your carpool to your place, drive back to my place, drop off your car and go to the bar later, I'm like, that's retarded. Let's not do that.
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're slow. That's a retarded idea. That's a slow idea. Yeah. It is a slow idea. It's taking up more time. Yeah. And yeah, it was funny because there was one girl who was like telling 3 people who've like been in special needs classes their entire lives, like how it would make us feel, not knowing we've all been in special needs classes.
I like what Ghostham brought up. For me, in that scenario, it depends on who that person who's asking me to not say it is and what their relationship is with me, and and really what the word is.
And that's the thing too. Like, I think a great starting point is always to be like, hey, can you not say that because my brother is here at the party, my blah 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 is, there's people around at this event who, feel objectified or victimized by that word. I'll be like, sure. But she just came up to us being like, because I was like, I think Nate said something like, I'm retarded. And I was like, yeah, and I have autism. And she heard that and like interjects in the conversation and goes, don't say that. Because she didn't realize I was being like, oh, I have this thing. Mm-hmm. And he has that thing. And it was just not as severe as people who are like crippled by it.
Yeah, dude.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No.
So she came over and was like, don't say that word. Just to be authoritative. If it was like, hey, my little brother's right here, and I just found out this or that, or he gets bullied for this or that, and Nate and I, in the same sense, in the same capacity, have owned it in the way of like, we can make jokes about it, because that's like, I don't know if it's a healthy coping mechanism, but it's like how we learn to cope with it. We joke about it. We call each other stupid. We call each other gay, or whatever it is. Like, it's just, you're just talking shit to the homies. And that is, I mean, it feels so simple. It feels like, do I really have to explain it to somebody at a party who came up and told me how to act?
No.
But they feel it does. And like, that's the weird thing too.
Well,
is
that's
like,
entitlement.
that's the weird thing too, right? Because it's like, they always say like people with autism don't know how to act socially. And like, we're saying like retard and like autism and like just calling people dumb and whatever, being vulgar in a social environment. And then someone comes up and tells us to not say that thing. I think that's equally as like infringing in a social environment, to where it's like, I think saying something outrageous or inappropriate is obviously not great, but it's like we're doing it for the serving the purpose and means of a joke, and then they're coming to police us, not understanding our lives, anything about us.
It's self-righteousness.
And I think that's a little bit of autism. I think when people come up to me and say,
If Wasabi was there, he would have chewed her out.
Sure.
He would have gone fucking balls to the wall.
But I feel like it's like, I would never go up to someone and be like, hey,
Don't do this.
don't do this. I have been like, hey, can you keep it down? Because it's like 1 a.m.
That's different.
That's different. But I would never be like, don't say this word. Like, if you want to say that word, say that word. But like, you know, just be aware of the impact.
So like that guy on the plane, the Burger King crown. Mm-hmm. The king. That's what he's called.
I don't think you should call him the king to
Well, that's what
glorify
people
it.
call him.
I don't think they...
Because he's wearing a Burger King crown.
I don't think they should do that because it kind of glorifies what he did. But...
Multiple times. There's so many different videos of that happening.
But it was the first time Burger King got a lot of attention for it.
Sure, yeah. And now everyone's like, they're going on planes and putting on a Burger King crown. It's like, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Yeah.
It's become a meme in itself, and it's fucking hilarious. Next episode, Alex says the N-word. Wasabi loves that guy, the Burger King guy. The king. See, there it is.
The king. The king has returned.
It's funny because the first one is just out of...
Let's ask, do you think that guy has autism, Asperger's, or any sort of mental illness?
Fucking probably.
You think so?
Yeah. Why is he wearing a Burger King crown? That's fucking retarded in the first place. It's like going to In-N-Out and getting a hat. What are you, a cop? What are you, a kid? What the fuck? He has like a face tattoo as well.
I think an In-N-Out hat would be more funny than a Burger King crown.
I think you only get the Burger King crowns with kids' meals, though. So that's like...
On the way to Florida, that's kind of anticipated.
No, he's normal. Okay, then even better. The absurdism of the situation makes it funny. Yes. In any other circumstance, I would say that...
I shit on you, Alec. Thanks.
Saying
He's coming for my crown.
Just
he
this
can't have it.
Random dude saying the N-word on a plane in a directly a person. Got a problem with that.
Was that person black?
I assume. That's being racist at that point.
Yeah.
But it's funny because of the absurdness of it. It's just like so fucking random.
It's because of the theatrics of it.
And he's smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
he has the creepiest smile.
Sir. And the flight attendant's like, sir, stop. And then he says it again. And then he just has the biggest smile on his face.
Just a happy guy. Just a happy guy.
Yeah. It's like an episode of from the Boondocks.
The Boondocks is a TV show that took me a while to get into, but it is worth getting into.
It's the kids, yeah.
So fucking funny.
The black kids.
Yes. It's really fucking funny.
See,
It's also pretty deep.
I confused that with the Boondock Saints, that movie we watched. I thought the show was
Boondock
called
Saints
the
was a
Boondock
good
Saints.
movie, though, too.
It's just the Boondocks.
Just the Boondocks. Boondoggles.
Yeah. Going back to retarded words, I was at the beach with a couple of my friends, and one of them, there was like 7 of us there, and someone was saying like they're down bad, and I was like, yeah, you're a downy. And no one got it except for my friend Lucas. Just one other person. He was like, dude, like, really? Like, you just called him like that? And I was like, yeah, like, I got him. And they're like, what does that mean? I was like, oh, that's just like what you call someone where like they're really fucking down bad. You just call them a downy. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And he was like, wait, like, Luke, my friend was like,
shit.
Wait, really? And I was like, nah, dude, like, no.
They're just call each other retarded.
I mean, if it goes on, it goes on.
How you know what's so great too is like that's
but
how
I was just like,
what a downer. Goes ahead for the dunk. You know what's so funny too? Like that's how slang starts. Someone says something and they're like, "What's down bad? What is down? I don't even know down bad. Down bad and no cap are the dumbest slang words I've ever heard."
Josh was the king when he was going to Hawaii, and my fucking flamingo suit. Yeah. If someone is down bad, it means they're super horny.
Really?
Yeah. Like they haven't gotten anything in a while and they really want the coochie.
I want to down bad. That's dumb.
It is. And no cap is just like, you're not lying.
Oh no. Get my tuck you in.
Capping is lying.
I know what capping is, but like
it's still fucking stupid.
I just think it's dumb. Like, why call it cap? Like, it's one of those things. It's like, I remember being like, lit. Don't call a party lit. That's dumb. And then I was like, oh no, it's
litty like a motherfucking
lit.
titty.
I guess a party can be kind of lit, but like, I'll never be like, honestly, bro, I run a podcast. No cap.
It's lit.
It's lit. The podcast is lit, but what it is also no cap. But it's just like. That started somehow, and maybe people start going around calling each other downies and be like, no, it's what you call someone who's really, really down bad.
When really downy is an offensive slang term for someone who has Down syndrome. Raul's going to send us a picture and he's going to ask if it's racist or not. And by us, I assume me.
Well, if it's in the group chat, all right, I'm right here. Hang on. Two dudes drinking beer, looking at their phones.
What else is new?
That's
how I get all my information.
Podcast.
That's how I delete all my emails right now. Because I can't have notifications on my phone.
¿Por qué no?
I like it to just have no red numbers.
Same. The only thing I can't delete right now is my Apple software updates because it wants me to buy more iCloud storage. Which pisses me off, dude. Because it's like just a super shitty advertisement.
Dude, I got one of my... Okay, so I am a part of like this 15-person Target group chat. It's my new Target friends. And they were saying like, we need to go camping.
How long did it take you to infiltrate a group of Target friends? Because I feel like they kind of came out of nowhere.
I didn't infiltrate. They did come out of nowhere. It's because I got invited to go to Cronies after one of them quit. And then they added me in this group chat, and I kind of just got adopted.
Nice.
You're
just there to round up the numbers?
That's not there yet. Yeah, they just kind of welcomed me in. And I was like, are you sure? But they were like, we need to go camping one day. And I was like, as long as it's like a deciduous forest, I'm down.
I'm like, which deciduous? And you're just like, it means you have autism.
Deciduous forest is a forest that has like the leaves actually
foliage.
Fall. Leaves actually fall. And watch out for wendigos. Yes. And so one of them was like, I have this trailer. We can go camping in that. And I was like, glamping? Ew. And they were like,
be a man.
Grow up. I actually like to have running water and a toilet. And I was like, that defeats the whole fucking purpose of camping.
How is that telling you to grow up?
I was like, camping is literally surviving in the wilderness with almost nothing. Tent camping is the only way to go. If you camp in a trailer, I automatically hate you because you're not doing it right. If you camp in a tent and build your own fires and poop by a tree.
And poop? You build your own fires and poop?
By a tree. That's important.
Long pause.
Here's the picture.
Here it comes.
The person asked if I liked it. It's just Mexican.
I mean, is it racist to you?
It's just like piñatas.
I need more context. It's just...
Going fishing, though? I want to go fishing so fucking bad.
I saw your dad's, like, weights and stuff in the garage for, like...
Those are still Nick's.
Oh, those are Nick's?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, man, we can get a 2-day license and go fishing if you want.
I just hate the idea of having to get a fishing license. That's so...
Yeah, well, it's
That's
fishing
so
game,
like
so...
fuck the liberals, man.
No, it's fuck the Republicans.
I don't think that's a Republican thing, though.
No, Republicans, bro, would go fishing and hunting without the license and be
I
like,
know.
it's my property.
So that's like fuck the liberals who make us get a license to go fishing.
Oh, so you don't want to get it so you can say fuck the liberals.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to get like a day pass, like
But-
going to fucking Disneyland with a fishing rod.
Sure, man. Look,
I understand.
You don't
why,
have to?
because it funds the park system.
it also keeps track of, like, the population of fish, so they know.
Catch and release. I'm not taking them home. That's messy.
Fair enough.
Like the people who fish on piers and catch like stingrays and shit.
That you don't need a license for.
You don't? Ooh.
Google it. I know.
Catch a fucking shark.
I'll Google it. Pier fishing.
I can probably get it faster than you.
Of course you can. I'm fucking disabled. I spelled pier fucking wrong.
Pier. California beach fishing. That's too tiny. I can't read that.
Spelled license wrong.
I can navigate it for you.
Sweet, thanks. California beaches, pier fishing.
Ghost Hand, you don't like camping, but you do like fishing. That's all that matters.
You can do one or the other. Free fishing in California public piers is a sport and easy to get hooked on. No pun intended, am I right?
Fucking Port Hueneme Beach doesn't close. It's 24 hours.
Not only is ocean and bay pier fishing free in California, it does not include piers.
Children under the age of 16 don't need a fishing license to fish from lakes and the ocean directly. Over the age of 16, anglers do require a license to fish if they're standing on a shoreline, riding in a boat, or casting line from a jetty not considered a pier. So if it's from a pier, you're good.
So let's go get some rods and go to the pier, bro.
One day.
That's
Do
it.
it. I'm down.
For sure,
I'm
we
fucking down.
For sure, we can go to the pier and start fishing.
I've never been pier fishing. That's like
Neither have I.
that's like deep.
Which depends on how far you go down the
end.
pier. Yeah, I'm down.
The end.
Bro, I'm fucking down.
Catch a fucking shark.
We need bigger fishing poles. I don't have a fishing pole.
Yeah, I don't have one either. I think I have a Spider-Man one for kids.
I like what Ghosan said. I kind of like the concept of camping only if you plan to do other stuff like hiking, fishing, and swimming. But
Oh yeah, of
that is
course.
exactly what camping is to me. Like, it's like, for sure there's gonna be a bonfire and marshmallows. There's gonna be fucking barbecue. We're gonna go hiking. We're gonna go on the lake. We're gonna go. What else do you do? I mean, you know, drink around the bonfire. Like, it's just a party.
Camping to me is making a fire one day. Well, I mean every day. You need that for one. Go fishing one day because we always camped on a lake, and so we'd go out. We'd rent a boat. Go
Oh
out.
yeah, we go shooting too. My family was like shooters and shit.
Go fishing on the lake. Catch some trout. And if we wanted to cook them, we'd clean them.
That'd be badass, bro. If we I can't scale or clean a fish. I don't know how.
I could show you.
Can you really?
Yeah.
I can gut like animals, but I don't know fish.
It's super easy. You just cut off the head and fillet down the middle and just kind of use your thumb to push everything out.
Really?
Super easy.
I got some fish one time, bro, from like Smart and Final, and it was like the stinkiest, fishiest smell. And like I had to get all the scales off, and I didn't, and I just like threw it away. I'm like, I give up. It's so gross.
The easiest thing you can really use is like, you know, those like fucking bathroom cleaning brushes that have like the little handle and the bristles. Mm-hmm. Just use that and go like that. I mean, you could if you want, or just take like a knife, like a butter knife, and just go against the grain.
That's what I used. They said use the back of the knife, but it's like I didn't get them all still.
Yeah. Either or, you can use a brush.
Well, maybe you should show me.
Good
we can,
opportunity for a scale joke. You can't tune a piano.
You know what we should do, man? We'll go fishing on a pier, and then we'll go to that spot you like to go to and do the campfire and cook it if we
They
catch
close
anything.
at sunset, and they made it so you can't park on the street anymore.
Is it due to COVID or is it just like the law now?
That's just how it's been. The parking lot closes at sunset. So that place fucking sucks now. Because
So dumb.
Why? We were going to go there with my friends because it was going to be like a ritualistic thing again. Because I had something still to burn. And we were going there, and I was like, fuck, I can't park on the street anymore. It says no park. They fucking updated it, probably because of us.
You think so?
Probably. We would always be there at like 11 o'clock, and then someone would roll up and was like, hey, you guys can't really be here right now. The parking lot's closing. Like, yeah, we're not parked in the parking lot. We're on the street in this very specific area that says you can still park here. Like, oh, well, be safe.
Yeah, because they had no jurisdiction.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, well.
So they expanded the jurisdiction.
Don't burn anything you find on the ground here. Okay.
Sand, thanks. Rocks, dope. Have a nice night.
So they
security guard.
They updated the street parking so you can't park there at all, and they close at sunset.
Well, let me just be the first to say that is bullshit.
It is bullshit. So I finally got to break out the fire pit I have in my trunk.
That's the story you were telling me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Took it to a friend's house, threw it there, took it out of my trunk. Yeah. Better than trying to cook. MREs are kind of gross though.
What are those?
Meals ready to eat they use in the military.
Oh, dude, I've always wanted to try them, but they're super like bad for you. They're like only eat it in a survival situation because they're so calorie dense.
Well, yeah, they're meant for the military.
They're meant for survival.
Yeah. You can buy them on like eBay.
You can, but even then, like, remember we were looking at one time on Amazon, we could buy a pack and it's like, do not eat this unless you're like in combat or like trying to survive, because it is like so calorie dense and so carbonated dense. It'll fill you up, but like unless you're actually starving, like this is not a regular meal supplement. Like it's not healthy to do it every day.
Apparently Chris Evans was just at my Target.
You fucked it.
Or someone that looks like him.
Did they say there's a Chris Pratt at your Target?
No, they
Or
just
someone
said
that looks like him?
Chris Evans.
Damn. Can you get my next beer?
Of course, sir.
These beers are okay.
They're really good.
They're not great.
Check the Steven MRE YouTube channel. It's a guy that's just reviewing MREs.
Let's pull it up. Can we?
I can't play you anything.
I feel like I've seen it because, like, I think every guy's gone through that phase of like, I want like so. Okay, so like, just so you guys know, I bought like a lock picking set, and it's like a legit like fucking professional grade lock picking set. And I feel like I went through this phase of like knives, guns, and like food rations of like, can I survive off of meals ready to eat? And yeah, what I learned from this website, I'm pretty sure that one to the right looks good. The Thanksgiving one,
MRE?
Damn. Yeah, every time you see the bag, you're just like immediate. Like I flash back to like World War II. Like it just feels so old. Because it's like you got to make everything cheap in the military. It's like it has to be able to hold everything, but it has to be cheap as fuck to where we can set it across the world in 2 days and it won't go bad for 20 years.
Yeah. No, they last forever.
They have to.
Eating from fucking 1945.
Yeah, it's insane. Like it has to stay fresh forever because it's just like you never know when you're gonna get lost or stranded.
All you do is just
I'd buy this.
add water.
I'd buy this and I would do exactly what everyone does for like, you know how they have like food supplies, like they like have at least like 2 weeks of food stocked up. Mm-hmm. I'd buy MREs and just a bunch of bottles of water just in case like earthquakes or like a natural disaster hit.
But we don't know how they taste. They could be gross.
Sure, but I mean like
we could just fucking ask Alex. I'm sure he's eaten some.
Yeah, but like, do you want to message him? Because I'm not gonna.
He probably could be on the show.
You want to bring him on the show?
Could
reach out to him.
I'll reach out to him.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have like the MREs or something like, because like Campbell's soup, I love Campbell's soup, but even that's like
fucking SpaghettiOs and
just
raviolis, like, shit out of the can.
But it's not like filling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, the beef raviolis for me.
I could eat like 4 of those beef raviolis and be like, I'm still hungry.
That's the thing. I had them on my 15 the other day at work, and my friend was on my 15 with me at the same time.
What's
and
your 15?
Minute break.
Oh, dude, I've been out of work so long. I forgot what a fucking break was.
Yeah, you've been on a break since last March.
I've been on a break.
You forgot to clock in, homie. But I was sitting there eating my can of cold ravioli because I like to do that sometimes. And she took a picture and put it in this mega group chat. And I just looked so fucking sad and depressed. I'll show you.
I love that too, because it's like I was like talking about people who eat alone and like in like parking lots and driveways through after drive-throughs.
That's me.
And
except
here
I
you are
wasn't
in
alone.
a Target. You are in a Target eating a can of ravioli by yourself.
I wasn't even alone.
Dude, you are fucking alone in this photo. So do the thing. Don't spill. Nope. Look how alone he is in this photo.
That's just one table, but
Boop, boop.
I mean,
There he is.
you can only one person per table.
He looks so. This
'cause
is an
COVID.
album cover. This is a sad boy album cover. This is a By My Scene album cover. Dude, you look so sad. The epitome of sad boy at a fucking retail store.
Eating my fucking cold ravioli.
Your face is so plain too. You're just like what was going on in your head? Did you have any thoughts in your head? Were you just like, ravioli?
Head empty, just eat to consume. Replenish.
Yum. Replenish. Chef Boyardee.
Gives good tasting reviews. Brazilian one is
Sad boy.
essentially rice, beans, and cubes of beef with stew, some candy, orange juice, coffee, and some seasoning.
I don't know why, man, but like anytime I hear the word like beef or like anything like that, I'm just like, yeah, that sounds so good.
I can't like really think of good. Oh shit! This is paused. I didn't even notice. Like beef stews, it hurts my back teeth because I think of just like the driest beef ever. Because beef stews usually it's been sitting in the water forever. It's cooked out, all the moisture is gone. Not a fan of stews. I like the soupiness. I don't like the beefiness of it.
You like the soupiness?
I like the soupiness.
The soupiness.
Yeah, I like Sue's penis.
Okay.
There you go. That's what you wanted.
Well, sounds like
Is that what you fucking wanted? I like Sue's penis.
I didn't want it. You did. You wanted Sue's penis.
I don't like the beef aspect of it. It's too dry.
You don't like the beef ass?
Like, I want to make stuff in a crock pot.
We should. We
I
gotta.
don't like the dryness.
We gotta learn what your mom did for this fucking.
Even
it's just
then, it's still
pulled pork and fucking barbecue
dry.
sauce. Love it, bro.
It's
we'll
still
do
fucking dry.
We'll do 3 bottles of barbecue sauce. Let's go.
That doesn't help the
you
dryness.
have a
of the
deli
meat.
slicer. Let's go.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Let's get that deli slicer, bro.
Buy a log of meat.
Yeah, bro. Let's do it again. You guys, I love how, like, you guys had sandwiches for like 3 days.
Yeah.
It should have been enough for a month, and you had it for 3 days.
Empty
Everything was
retail
gone.
stomach full human thoughts. An album by John.
Ghost Hand's on fire today, man.
He's bringing the heat.
He really is. He's doing it. I love having the music. I don't know if you guys love having the music. I fucking vibe.
It's
with
a
this
different
music.
element.
It changes the entire feeling. I feel like I just smoked a ton of CBD and just jerked off. And I'm just like, at peace, man.
Did you smoke for 420? Did you do anything?
No.
Last Tuesday?
I'm a pussy. It is calming as fuck.
And there's 12 hours of this video.
Damn. So we could use this same video 12 times before washing it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sometimes it blends in the background and it's barely noticeable. You can always turn it up. But then, it is background, so
So we don't want it to be too loud.
not too important. The balance is what matters.
It's vibe.
Because I know I'm pretty quiet.
You are.
And Alec is loud.
I am. Sorry, guys. Yeah, man. I feel like, remember that philosophical debate we were supposed to have? I feel like we never had that.
I mean, if you want to wait for our guest maybe on Wednesday.
Well, I'm sure. Oh, is the guest Wednesday going to bring some heat philosophically?
I told her to.
Oh, really?
I'll text her right now and see when she's coming back.
Be like, yo, bitch. I want, brain food. Like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I really enjoy conversations that are like challenging to my mind and like force you to think outside the box or like solve an issue or something. I need stuff like that to like stimulate my brain. Because I feel like it's always like a song and then the song like very similar to it right after.
Sorry, you're gonna have to say that one more time.
It's like the song before this sounds very similar to this song.
Well, yeah, it's all like the same kind of theme and beat. If you need a day to drink or to smoke, you're a loser. You can smoke or drink any day. You're an adult. But like, if you work like a regular Monday through Friday, you can't. That's what the weekends are for.
Here's the thing though too, like let's also just assume that like someone out there is straight edge or not in California or a state that has legalized weed. Like there's gonna be a bunch of people who are around them now and they're like, shit man, like this is the day to do this. Like if you want to do it, like we have weed, we're in Vermont. It's not legal out here. I don't know if it's legal out there, but like
It is.
we're in this state where it's not legal. Do you want to do it? And like the first time I ever smoked was on 420.
Of course.
And it was on 420 at 420. It was one of those things, man.
AM or PM?
PM. Yeah, what? I'm not that cool. In the afternoon,
You're
like
not.
a fucking loser.
You're not about it.
But yeah, man, it's just one of those things. Like it actually kind of helped me decide on like, all right, like I might as well.
Okay, so on like a regular day, when do you start drinking? Like the people who say you're drinking right, like it's fucking noon.
Aside from the podcasts and aside from like
Just a regular day.
I try not to drink before 8 o'clock.
AM?
PM, bro. What the fuck? I'm not I don't wake up until 12 p.m. Unless I'm like camping or like on like an actual vacation or holiday, I won't drink before I try not to drink before 8. And like, you know, everyone says 5 o'clock somewhere. I usually be like, if I really want to drink, I'll be like 6. But like,
So you won't go like get a lunch and like I'm gonna have a beer.
no. I mean, I've done it, yeah, but like I try not to because I don't want to have like an unhealthy relationship with alcohol.
I mean, we did it at school.
Yeah, but that was like not every day, and it was like
It was like 2 days out of the week.
yeah, but it was like Oscar was in town. Like,
Not always. It was just
then we'd
you
go
and
run
me.
a mile and exercise.
It was
and-
you and me most days.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, this hasn't changed then because we started drinking like around 3, around the afternoon, mid-afternoon, late afternoon, not the
Yes.
evening.
So you're not like a fan of Sunday brunches.
I love
Getting,
Sunday
like,
brunches.
Bottomless mimosas.
I love Sunday brunches and bottomless mimosas.
So it's like 12 o'clock.
I just try not to do those things.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have that fear in the back of my head at all times of like, am I an alcoholic? And the only thing I have separating that is that I still have control of being like, I'm not going to drink at 5 or 6 or 7. I'm going to wait until 8. And even when I do, I'm going to drink like 3 or 4 beers. And then I'm done.
That's so late.
Well, yeah, I just want to drink, watch a TV show, and go to bed, bro. Like, it's like, if that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. But, like, that's where I cap it. I'm like, because it's like the same thing with smoking. I remember when smoking was legalized, I was telling everyone, I was like, that's kind of like, it's got the same stigma now as just being an alcoholic. Because it's just legal. Like, when smoking became legal, it's like, when smoking was illegal, it's like, smoke every day, have fun, do your thing. Then it became legal, and I was like, well, that's kind of just on the same bar as just like drinking alcohol and being an alcoholic. Like, it's like, now it's not a big deal. So like, sure, smoke, whatever, but like, now it's just like almost like problematic. Because if someone woke up at 8 in the morning and started drinking, you're gonna be like, that guy has a drinking problem. That person has a drinking problem.
If they're at a restaurant, it's a different.
Sure.
But if like
If they wake, but
if you're in
but I'm
your
talking
own
people
house,
people who wake up in their own house and the first thing they do is get a beer before work.
that's different.
People
If I went to
are
IHOP
like that, bro.
at 8 in the morning and got a beer at IHOP with my pancakes,
issue.
I'm a legend.
Really?
Yeah.
I say mimosa and you're fine, but like beer is like white trash. White trash, bro.
Depends on which one I pick.
Such a low standard. Such a low bar to fill. That's the thing too, is like people don't realize like white people, like you either are like excelling or you're just far below the bar. You're really just like you're either eating pancakes with a Budweiser at an IHOP
And a water.
and a water at your discretion, or you're like at a cocktail party like trading stocks and like doing cocaine off a hooker's ass and getting a divorce. Like you're really on either end of the spectrum. It's like it's a lot of fun, but you're just not happy. It's just really bad.
You're either trailer trash or you live in a skyscraper. There's no in between.
And both people are just miserable as shit running the world.
Yeah.
They're just trying to fuck everything and get all their problems out with like cocaine and drugs and just abusive behavior.
And they keep having kids.
And they keep having kids and they just
And they all go to Target.
Circle the drain.
They're all there at the same time.
Circle the
all seven of them.
drain. You guys just reminded me of a story of a fellow my drunk out of mind going on foot in McDonald's drive-thru at a party. He could barely stand. It was magical.
I think that's pretty like allowed now.
That's pretty
right
standard.
Now, because I've seen a dude. I went to Jack in the Box in the middle of the night, and this guy was standing at the drive-thru window. Granted, it's COVID. The lobby was closed, and so like the guy was just there, and he was. I think he ordered. I don't know.
You got a point there.
On foot.
But like I was saying, okay.
In the drive-thru window. So, and he got his food and he left. Whether he was picking up, ordered ahead, I don't know. I like to think he walked through the drive-thru and got a meal on foot.
I saw that at Arby's and Simi, and I was not surprised.
I want Arby's, but they're all fucking walk up.
You want Arby's? There's one in Simi. I'll drive us there if that's what you want, bro. I'm down.
Shit, either or. Some beef and cheddars.
You want Arby's?
We'll
do some beef and cheddars today if you're down.
Either or. What's up to you?
I'm not playing with you. I just want to clarify. When I said white trash, it wasn't like a meth thing. It was white trash.
No, they do meth.
Or cocaine. Cocaine's like for sure a high-end drug.
It's expensive.
For sure a high-end drug.
They do crack.
Yeah, white trash does like crack or meth or just like Budweiser.
What is the difference between cocaine and crack? Because it's crack cocaine.
The difference between cocaine and crack is cocaine is pure, and crack cocaine or crack is mixed in with baking soda. And so like let's say I have an ounce of cocaine.
That's a lot.
I take an ounce of cocaine and I mix it in with an ounce of baking soda. Now I have 2 ounces of crack. You could sell that crack for the same price you do, well, cheaper, but you make a more profit.
Because you're using less.
Because you're using less.
Expensive product.
Exactly. So it's just
crack is with baking soda.
I'm sure if you Googled it, it would tell you. I'm sure. There's like I'm pretty sure I Googled it one day and it like listed the whole process. It was like it even requested like putting it in a bathtub, like meth and shit, like because I guess you can make a large quantity of meth in a bathtub.
You can make anything in a bathtub.
I do too. You know what's funny is the last time I went on a flight to Arizona, I got pretty drunk. I had like 6 beers before going on this flight because I was so nervous and like I don't like flying. And I sobered up because I got there so early. It tells you, right? It breaks it down for you.
The difference between crack and cocaine.
Can you zoom in a little more for my blind ass?
Sure. I'll give you one more.
Do one more?
Hold on.
Okay.
So crack. Powder cocaine mixed with water and baking soda. Cocaine. Hydrochloride salt in powdered form.
Which is just the cocaine.
Effects on the brain. Smoking. Effects are instant, lasts up to 5 to 10 minutes. Snorting takes 3 to 5 minutes, lasts up to 15 to 13. Injecting takes from 15 to 30 minutes, lasts up to an hour.
Dude, crack only lasts 5 minutes?
That makes sense.
Really?
Seminar where a guy that used to be a crack producer now rehabilitated, and it was the saddest thing in the world. 3 people poisoning themselves to death. Yeah.
It's so insane. I thought crack lasted at least a few hours. It's like, because that means it literally lasts 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes fucks up your head so much. Because if you guys have ever seen a crackhead, bro, they're crazy. They're legit crazy. And if 5 minutes of that drug honestly does that to you, I'm starting to understand, like, the war on drugs. Not gonna lie. Not marijuana, obviously, but, like, crack, apparently, shit. I know people who do coke all the time, and their brains aren't that scattered. Crack just seems to fuck you up that much more.
Yeah, wasabi drinking on a plane is fun.
Yeah, totally. You got to drink on a plane because if you crash, you want to end it.
The cost: $10 to $15 for 1/10 of a gram, $40 for 1/4 of a gram of crack, $120 to $150 plus for 1/8 of an ounce, or 3.5 grams.
So it's way cheaper.
Of cocaine.
I obviously got the measurements wrong. I don't
Doesn't matter.
deal crack, but like it's the
10
principle.
times the price.
10 times the price.
Cutting agents, adulterants, and substitutes can include glucose, sucrose, lactose, talc, inositol,
Talcum powder? Are you kidding me?
boric acid, levamisole, strichlorine, benzococaine, lidocaine, procaine, extracaine, ephedrine, Ritalin.
Yeah.
Adulterants
Ritalin?
adulterants add volume or weight, and substitutes enhance the effects of the drug. Effects and risks: euphoria, heightened alertness, dilated pupils, decreased appetite, increased heart rate, intense cravings. Overdose can lead to convulsions, coma, and death. Symptoms of withdrawal: agitation, intense cravings, depression, anxiety, nausea, extreme fatigue, muscle pain, suicidal thoughts. And that's it. That's a crackhead.
A well-designed one. I think his clothes need to be dirtier.
How dare you stereotype?
I didn't stereotype it. I just said, character design could be better.
Well, do you want to watch a plane crash from the outside or from the inside? I think that's important.
Pulls a 9/11 again.
Hijacks the plane himself. And just goes to a different fucking airport. Doesn't even crash it. And just like, I wanted to go here instead.
Yeah. I think flying is so crazy. Like, have you seen those videos of people flying, like, commercial airplanes? And it's just, like, they're in clouds for, like, hours.
It's so much fun. Flying is the best. I love flying. I love the airport.
I couldn't imagine that shit.
I love the process of going through the airport.
I like the airport, too. I just, like, am scared when I hit turbulence.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
I Googled it. There's only 5 commercial accidents in the United States ever, and everyone survived. So, like, literally, you're right. I've got nothing to worry about. But it just scares the shit out of me.
During World War I, Britain studied that coca leaves caused relaxation feeling and used on their soldiers, but couldn't transport it without leaves degrading, so they made it into a powder. That makes sense.
Is that how? Yeah, that makes sense. If cocaine was transformed into that.
If the leaves don't last, make it into a powdered form.
Also, is like, what do you think about like the CIA and?
They don't fucking do anything.
But like they do like arms deals and shit and like cocaine and like they do like they're responsible for like MK Ultra projects and like mind control projects. What do you think about those things? Because those are all usually drug based and drug related, and they're usually behind a lot of like people say like the government says let's end the war on drugs, and then the CIA brings in a ton of drugs. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like the drugs are coming in from Cuba or somewhere. Like even if it's illegal, people need drugs. People want drugs. So it's still a market in the U.S. It's just ran by the government.
We've said this time and time again, the system is busted, and it doesn't do anything for us. So, I mean, if the CIA is being like, shit, you're going to federal prison for holding 1 ounce of marijuana because it's a class 1 drug. Contras in Nicaragua.
What's Contras?
So, like, they aren't, but like I don't know the specifics of it, but like they're supplying the drugs to the American people so they can
pay off like gun
It's
loans or
fucked.
something. That's what I'm saying.
They're
bro,
the
like,
problem.
Sure, but like that's what I'm pointing out is like that's like a known thing. They've come out and been like, yeah, we sold a bunch of cocaine for
And nobody
like,
gives a fuck.
weapons. Well, you can't do anything. Like, what am I gonna do? Go fucking
Vote.
no. Even Biden's doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, no, you gotta start from scratch.
Fun fact: Biden was the first president to condemn the Armenian genocide.
Good for him. Fuck the Armenians. They're pieces of shit.
Yeah,
And they're loud ass BMWs and drive real fast.
he's he's the first one to condemn it because Turkey's an ally, I guess, and Turkey was like, "Yo,
Fuck Turkey
that's
too. They're
not cool."
dumb.
Yeah,
They offer us nothing.
that's what I'm saying. Is like, I wonder why they're like, because they said they're like a key ally, and I'm like, for what, dude? What do they sell us?
Silk.
Turkey?
Maybe.
I mean, like, come on.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you expect? I had to.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to do anything.
I don't know what Contras are. If you want to expand on what Contras are, I know Vampire Weekend has a album called Contra, or Diplomat's Son, or Diplomat's Daughter, whatever.
Against contrary. Pitched below normal bass, contrabassoon, synonyms.
Contrabassoon.
A contra account, that's accounting.
Say in government, maybe. Military. Oh, there you go. The Contras were the various U.S.-backed... Sorry.
He also put it in the chat.
Oh. Contras were political factions in Nicaragua backed by the CIA to destabilize the communists. Thank you for putting it in parentheses. So they sold weapons to Iran to fund the Contras and the cocaine business. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the war on drugs started around that time, and they're like, "Hey, just say no." Psst. Hey, give them the drugs.
Buy this. She said she's on. I gotta pee.
She's on?
Yeah, for Wednesday.
Oh, for sure. And it blows my mind because it's like, if you guys have ever read Edgar Allan Poe, Cask of Amontillado, I probably said that wrong, but it discusses the same principle of the owner of the mansion tells all of his servants, "I'm going to be gone on the biggest holiday of the year. Do not leave." All of his servants go, "What the fuck, dude? Like, if you're not going to be here, why would I stay here when I can go party with my family and friends?" So every one of his servants leave. He says that was his plan because everyone is going to tell him, "Yeah, I was at work," and he killed somebody on that day. So he kills somebody on that day, and then he has basically a mansion full of witnesses who are like, "Yeah, I was here. He wasn't in town." I think it's the same effect of that, of like, "Hey, just say no to drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't do this." And then, hey, just walk out there and be like, "Hey, these drugs are
Fuck
really
Ronald
cool."
Reagan.
It's the same principle. It's the Amontillado effect, whatever you want to call it. The cask effect.
Cask.
The cask effect. That sounds better.
What's the cask?
Have you?
Who's cask?
Do you know what a cask is? It's how they make wine. It's where they store wine.
Is that called a cask?
Google it, bro. You got the computer. I don't.
I mean, it's in between both of us.
I mean,
Oh, it is.
I told you.
Also means barrel.
Yeah.
Fancy words over here.
Well, it's just I was telling Edgar Allan Poe story. He told people one thing because they knew they wouldn't listen, and then he used the fact that he knew they would all lie in his benefit. And I'm saying it's the same thing with drugs. They're saying don't do drugs, and then they import a bunch of drugs.
Because they're like, you told me not to do it. I'm going to do it anyway.
Because people will be like, "Oh shit, this is what the government's talking about," and it makes you feel good.
So if they were to say, everyone do drugs, but they have this, and this side effect that are not good.
They tell everyone to do drugs, which is why we have hospitals and doctors.
But if they're like, this, and this will kill you, do you think people will still do them?
Yeah,
Like if Joe Biden was like, hey, you do crack once, you're going to die.
You think people would be like, hey, if you go outside and catch coronavirus, you're going to die?
Shit, you right. Damn.
It's one of those things.
People are fucking stupid.
It's one of those things, bro. But that's the thing. They count on that. They rely on that to be like, hey, don't do this. Hey, we're warning you. And then people go and do it because...
Fuck the free thinkers. Follow what you're told.
Follow and obey.
Follow orders.
Don't question thine master.
Yes. They know what's good. This whole thing wouldn't be a thing if you just fucking listened and didn't do the drugs like they said.
That's the thing. They're like, okay, boomers, you ruined the generation. It all started with the cocaine. Boomers did all cocaine
In the 80s.
and then everyone's like, oh, you know what America likes? Cocaine. So you know what there is now? A big cocaine business ran by the government, and the government's like making double profit off of it because they're importing the cocaine,
And they don't report that on the GDP.
and then they arrest people who do the cocaine.
That's all money that's under the table. It's not reported on taxes or anything. It doesn't count for your income. Narcos. That's a show. Yes, it's on Netflix.
Thank you.
Watch it. It's a good one. People say I haven't seen it.
I need to see that. That's one of the better ones people talk about. But you're right, man. It's like, it's probably not. I mean, you know what's funny is like the government definitely doesn't put that in their taxes.
Do you think you've ever held the same like dollar bill more than once?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty improbable.
I mean, let me say this. Yes, if I went to like McDonald's 2 days in a row and paid with cash, which I have done, but
Even that, I still.
long story short, no. I don't think it's possible. I think it's highly improbable.
Yeah. That shit's always circulating. I like the bills that say like, "Where's George? Enter this code in to track where
The
it's
first
been."
time I did that with Ryan in the Thousand Oaks Library, bro. We got $1 straight from New York. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It just like someone from New York came down here and spent $1. And
Well,
like,
it's also you have to figure like not everyone has added where it's been, so it's just kind of like
sure, but like
happened to
that's
get there
fucking
somehow.
cool.
It is.
So like, I want to know where George is.
Yeah. I always see those bills and I never look at them.
I'll take a piss.
Can do. I'll entertain the people.
The headphones off and music on now. It's like, oh,
You just hear nothing.
it's just boring now.
A whole lot of nothing. What's up, people? How's it going? My name is Josh. I'll be your entertainer for the rest of the evening while he pees. It's currently 4:17 p.m. I don't know how we're gonna get Arby's and then go to a comedy show at 7. Cause I mean we're going for about an hour and a half. So we have that's like a 25-minute drive. I eat and then go to Thousand Oaks by 7. We could try our best. We could try to do it. But I got a pretty good amount of stuff coming down the pipeline for the show. Like I said earlier, we have a guest coming on Wednesday the 28th. That'll be pretty cool. And then we're gone all this week. We're going to San Diego to take pictures for a friend who's graduating. So I believe this is episode 96. Let me fact check that. I'm currently not getting tased for episode 100, so if you guys would like to see anything happen for that, please let us know. I'm down for most bodily harm, but I don't want to get tased. So if you have any alternatives, drop him a line. I'm just doing like the housekeeping. So this is episode 95.
I'm all chill and relaxed again.
So we got
just like that.
96 on the 28th, 97, 98, 99, 100 on the 12th. May 12th is episode 100. Get your suggestions into Alec or myself by then, whenever you want to happen to me.
I would like to do something with his hair. Just saying.
Yeah, that will ruin my life. Just saying. You know, whatever you guys want.
So, and to put this on the table, if you ever, if you get that request, I'm like, you got to dye your hair fucking pink and green and orange all at the same time.
I mean, I'll do it.
You'll do it. Or you could always be like, I'd rather be tased. That's still on the table.
Either or.
You could always walk back into the taser if you want.
Yeah. But I know if I dye it a certain color, I can always bleach it again.
You do it like the next day. Like an asshole.
Now my hair would literally fall out.
Just, yeah, it'd be fucking dead.
I mean, we're going to have a hairdresser on Wednesday. We can ask her like the
Oh, is that
logistics of
her?
it. Yeah.
Awesome.
So.
Cool. And she's coming with deep philosophical questions and hair dye?
She's not coming with hair dye.
Would she make me blonde?
If you wanted, she could.
Damn. Should I?
$65.
No, I'm good. Fuck that.
That's how much like an actual like hairdressing appointment costs.
Fuck that.
Even to cut your hair.
Fuck that.
I asked her like, what if I just like left? She's like, that'd be fine, I guess, because it's all done through Venmo. So
Really?
yeah,
That's hilarious.
she's
Hope you pay your taxes.
she's basically like your sister, but she works at someone else's salon.
That's what my sister did until she got her own,
Yeah,
like little lot or whatever, like
her
office.
own little place.
Yeah.
So yeah, she works at someone else's salon. So it's all done through Venmo.
That's cool. I mean,
So I was like, what if I just leave? She's
money's
like,
money.
I guess you can if you want.
That's funny. You're like, hey, so this was a delicious meal. What if I just dine and dash? And they're like, all right, have a nice day.
I'm not gonna stop you.
I'm not gonna stop you, but like, please don't. Like,
Okay.
isn't it crazy? Like, when you think about it, like that's really what business is.
Yeah.
Like,
Suggestions to not do things.
yeah, you could really just dine and dash every time, and like,
Society says no.
they're not gonna take you to court for it.
No, you can steal like X amount of dollars worth of like product from a store before they actually like call the police.
Yeah, dude.
So I should have done last night.
What'd you do last night? Oh yeah, we should have done that. We went to Denny's and
That's your first mistake.
yeah. Well, we went to Denny's and like I got like a water and he got like an iced tea or something, and we like finished it and we set it down at the edge of the table and like hoping for refills or something. And then she came, took our order, and then left. And we're like, can we get a okay? And then she walked away, came back with the food, and she's like, boom, sets him down. Well, like she like walks to the other table and goes, "Is this for you guys?" And they're like, "No," and turns around like, "Over here." And she like sets it down and goes, "Sorry," and then walks away. I was like, "Can we get a reef?" Okay. And then Ryan goes, "Hey," like a bunch of times, like 4 times. And he's like, they made eye contact with me every time and they just fucking walked away. We couldn't get a refill on water and iced tea for our food before we finished our drinks before getting our food. During the entire meal, it was like no drinks. And then like they just like kept giving us these weird glances, and we're like, we're gonna fucking leave, bro. Fuck this place.
Yeah. I went to a restaurant in Ventura called The Lookout. I don't recommend anyone ever goes there. Don't fucking go there if you're in Ventura.
Why?
Don't go to The Lookout. The service was trash. It was also karaoke night for some reason.
Terrible.
And the setup was just janky. And they spilled ranch on a friend.
What the fuck?
And we were like, don't give her a fucking tip at all. Because, like, it took forever. Okay, so I went with Robert, and he buys my drinks because he's cool like that. And so he was like, want to get a pitcher? And I was like, sure. Give us, it was Mind Haze.
That's
Good ass IPA.
It's a good beer.
Haven't had it on draft.
Really good.
So like, let's get a pitcher of that. Like, okay. She comes back, half a pitcher, and was like, yeah, it blew. Here's this. Half a pitcher. Like,
What do you mean, here's this? Go change it.
And she did. She was like, you guys want anything else? I don't have any more. I'm like, okay, I'll take the Institution IPA. Here's this. Half another pitcher. It blew again. I'm out of it. I'll bring you the Lagunitas as well.
Lagunitas is trash.
It was bad. And she brought us in total 3 half pitchers, and I think we paid for all 3
Full pitchers.
full pitchers when we only got half of each one. Realistically, we should have paid for none of them, at least one, because as a
What the fuck are you doing?
as a beer tender at Pizza Rev, if I blew a keg, I'd give them whatever
Bartender's law, bro.
I'd give them whatever I poured first.
Bartender's
I'll get you
law.
a new one. You can have this if you want on the house. I'll give you a full fresh one.
Bartender's law.
That's a thing.
I've been to 3 places and that's happened.
So they give us 3 half pitchers of beers.
And charge you full pitchers for 1.5 pitchers. They charged you 3 times the amount you should have paid.
Yeah.
For beer alone.
Yeah, just for beer. It took forever to get service. Like drinks, a drink order would take forever. It's just not a good place to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so they asked also like how you want your burger cooked, like the meat temperature.
I didn't give a fuck.
And I was like, how rare can you go? And they were like, as rare as you want. And I was like, let's do rare. Got a fucking well done.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like,
Not even a little red.
not even close. Not even fucking close.
Yeah, rare's the best kind. It does have the most flavor. For sure. Like
Sounds like a good place for kitchen nightmares. Yes.
sounds like a good place to fucking burn down, bro.
Yeah. Sounds like a fucking shithole. But I mean, it's right on the harbor, so it's a
Yeah.
nice view.
That's the thing is like a lot of people just count on the location. So it's like a lot of people probably still have like, yo, look, we still need to make this much money, so charge them 3 times the amount of beer. This works. We've done it before, especially if they're new. The regulars don't fall for it anymore, but people from out of town, you can smell them from a mile away. Do this thing. We'll make money. We have a lot of rent to pay. We're on the shore. Do it.
The burgers are $15 minimum too.
There you go. I was like when
They couldn't even cook it how I wanted.
yeah. No, I mean like rare is like the easiest thing to cook. It's like done. It's
Yeah.
not hard to cook rare meat. It's so easy. It's it's only hard because it's hard to overdo it. So no,
Even if I got it medium rare, I wouldn't fucking care. I like that too. I like to test
but
certain
it wasn't
places.
rare at all
No pink. It was gray.
throughout.
Yes. I like to test places where if they ask,
That's
like,
really where all the flavor comes from.
if they ask me, like there's this place on Santa Monica on the pier. It's right across from Bubba Gump. I went there on a date. Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. Let's not go fishing there. But if we have to go fishing there, we'll go fishing there and then eat some bubblegum.
Santa Monica, no, but
Fuck Santa Monica.
You can go in Point Magoo. This place here that cooks the burgers in front of you. That sounds nice. Talk to the cook. So it's like a hibachi restaurant.
You're like, okay,
Teppanyaki.
now flip it. Now flip it. Now flip it. Now it's done. He spits on it. You're like, bro. He's like, don't tell me how to do my job, asshole.
They should have an American food restaurant like that, where you like Korean
Is
barbecue.
there?
You cook for yourself,
What is American food?
like burgers, whatever.
Burgers. Yeah, steak's pretty American.
So like a teppanyaki place, where like the Japanese like steakhouses, where you get the big table. Just cook your own food on it. Fuck it. Who cares? Sign a waiver when you walk in. You're free of all liabilities.
I will get diarrhea. That's okay.
Yeah,
The food's good.
you're saying it's okay if you don't cook it right. That's your fault. I cook my own burger. That'd be fucking cool. Like I always say, I want a flat top stove range. I would love it. That'd be the best thing ever. Cook eggs on. I cook fucking everything on that shit.
Outside cooking is the best cooking, bro.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, we went to this restaurant. It's like we sat on the rooftop, and they asked me like, "How do you want your burger cooked?" And I was like, "How low can you go?" And like, "We can go blue if you want." And I was like, "We'll do rare."
Is blue really a thing?
Yeah, you can get a blue burger. It's not.
That's like
Basically, yeah.
that's like just charring it.
Yeah.
That's just it's like make sure it's not frozen.
It's a sear.
Yeah.
Because
Don't-
they'll do that at Lazy Dog too. My dad got a blue burger at Lazy Dog. And I mean, it's not for everybody. It's rare, super rare meat. But I mean, it's safe to eat. And so they actually did it. They gave me the rare burger, and I was like, I love it.
Lazy Dog?
The rooftop place at Santa Monica.
Oh, gotcha.
But this place in Ventura was like, you want a rare burger?
Tough shit, homie.
Well done. Go fuck yourself.
You want a rare burger? Eat leftover McDonald's, bro.
It's not even like, why even fucking bother asking if you're not even gonna try? Why would fuck us asking for pictures? He was like, we should have got buckets instead. buckets of bottled beers because you can't fuck that up.
Yeah, dude. The fact that it happened twice and you're still going along with it is like, no. Like, you gotta fight that shit at some point. Be like, this isn't cool. Like, especially if they charged you guys for that, I'd have been like, yo, I'm not paying for this.
Robert was getting pissed. He was like, dude, I wanted to like fucking call her out on this shit.
You fucking should have.
I would have like fucking Twisted Tea her ass. I was like, don't do that. Like,
no, let him go.
We don't need to do that.
No, that's why you got Robert in your corner, bro. You're like,
a whole lot of bullshit.
Twisted Tea. That's like your safe word. Twisted Tea. He just jumps on somebody.
ATT.
ATT. That'd be sick. But yeah, dude, like...
But yeah, fuck this place. Fuck the Lookout. If you're ever in Southern California, you go to Ventura to eat food. Don't ever go there. It's not worth.
I've always heard such good things, but only because of the view. All the girls I ever talked to, they're like, oh my God, the Lookout's so beautiful. It's like, yeah, all the guys are like, you couldn't fucking cook my burger right. I work in a kitchen. You couldn't cook my burger right. The girls are like, you must be so lucky to work here. It's so beautiful.
The view is just boats. It's not even that good.
Yeah.
It's a harbor.
Yeah. It's like anything in Westlake. It's just like, this is cool, but like...
It's basically eating on the lake.
Nothing's going on.
But they don't fuck your shit up.
Yeah, that's true. So fuck the Lookout. And fuck Denny's.
Yeah.
Would you say the Lookout is better than Denny's or worse than Denny's? Because you said earlier, worse than Denny's.
No matter how many times Denny's fucks up my shit, I'll go back.
Why?
It's reliable.
It's there.
It's just
it's the homie. Denny's is the homie.
No matter how many times the homie fucks up, it's the homie at the end of the day.
You're still the homie.
Yeah. We're still friends. It's like, where else am I going to go at 3 a.m?
The homie got you.
The homie's got you. You can sleep on its couch.
The Lookout? Fuck the Lookout, bro. The homie Lookout's not gonna let you sleep on the couch, bro.
They're gonna charge you.
Yeah, and they're gonna fucking not give you blankets.
That's not the homie.
The homie's gonna be like, hey, bro, sorry I fucked up. Here's a blanket. Here's 2 blankets. Do you want 1 pillow or 2? 2 pillows? Here's 2 pillows.
Yeah.
You wake up whenever, bro. Bye.
I mean, I would go again to show you guys, but not worth.
Not worth?
Not worth.
I mean, I think I've actually been there, but it sounds familiar.
It's a bar and grill, mainly bar, with like 8 tables.
We should just get food and then head out to Tarantula.
Arby's.
Arby's?
It's up to you, man. I said Mexican food. Arby's would hit different because I haven't had it in like 4 years.
Arby's is super good, bro. Let's do some Arby's if you're down.
Okay, either or.
Because Arby's is right by Tarantula.
The walk-up Arby's. The Warby's.
Yeah, we're gonna walk in if that's cool. But
gross.
Ain't no coronavirus happening, bro. Coronavirus is dwindling.
I'm vaccinated.
At least,
have you set up your appointment to get vaccinated?
No.
You can literally at any time.
I know. Here's the thing.
Not if I join y'all. Aren't you going to the comedy thing?
Yeah, bro. Do you want to meet us at Arby's? I don't know. Just come over. Can I do that?
Sure.
Just come over, bro.
I thought he already knew about the...
Down bad.
He's a Downy.
You're a Downy. What up, Downy?
Like now. Well, I mean, we're doing the show right now, but...
When are we going to end? I'm out of stuff to talk about, but like...
We're still talking.
All right.
Oh
my God. That sounded like...
That was the muscles. That wasn't bone.
It was like a cartoon crack, bro. It was so perfect.
That was my fucking traps. That was amazing.
And what did you did like?
I just went like that. I just picked them up and my muscles cracked. I was playing Minecraft last night. So like these target friends, we play games. That's where I play Call of Duty with.
Make your target friends play Warcraft, and then we'll be like.
One of them plays Smite.
Bring them on, bro. I haven't played Smite in forever because that girl stopped talking to me. So
Courtney.
Yeah, you don't have to say their name every time.
I'll see how she's doing if she ever wants to play Smite, but
is it the hairdresser?
No.
Oh damn.
No, she doesn't play games.
Let's play some Smite. I want to play some Smite.
One of my other friends.
It's been a minute, bro.
But
I've been so fucking busy these last like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was asking him like, have you ever guys like cracked your muscles? And they're like, what the fuck does that mean? That was your elbow.
It was.
But like, if I ever sit down for a long period of time when I flex my calves, there's no bone like there that would crack, and there's no joint. It's my muscles popping. Have you ever done that? Popped like a muscle?
I don't know. I've never felt any muscles pop. I feel muscle pain more than I do pop. I feel like I'm so in sync with this music. I'm fucking vibing, bro.
Because it's like I'll be sitting down, crisscross applesauce at my desk. That's how I fucking have to sit. Like I can't sit any other way.
Don't say crisscross applesauce.
I cross my legs when I sit.
There you go. Cross-legged.
No other comfortable way for me to sit. I have to cross my legs. Even when I'm like gaming.
Do you cross your legs like a woman or like a man? I remember asking my dad. You do it like a woman. Oh, like a kid, kindergartner.
Yeah, I sit like a fucking child in my chair. But like, I'll release my legs from this position. I'll flex my calves, and my muscle pops. It's stretching, and I can hear it, and I feel it, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. It's for sure just bones and joints for me. I'm a cracky boy. You're a cocaine boy.
More expensive and better. I last longer.
I'm 10% cheaper.
I'll last an hour if you inject me.
Oh, if you get injected by me.
Speaking of, I'm going to do a shameless plug for not even myself. I was watching Pay Money Webby last night. He was doing...
Again? How's he doing?
He's doing well. He was doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with a popular streamer as well. Her name is Amaranth. And he's sponsored by Adam and Eve. So if you go on Adam and Eve and use code PAYMONEY, you get 50% off one item and free shipping. And so I was looking at like the items.
Those masturbators I see, bro,
on the website, and just
shout out to Pay Money Wubby, hook them up.
Yeah, if you want Adam and Eve, go to checkout, use Pay Money.
We're giving his promo code.
I don't fucking care.
No, I think it's dope. Use Pay Money Wobo code.
Coupon code PAYMONEY at checkout, 50% off one item and free shipping.
Shit, I might buy a new masturbator.
Yeah, any item, 50% off.
That's such a good deal.
It could be the $3,000 fucking life.
Is it 50% off the entire purchase or one item?
One item. So you can buy the lifelike doll. I believe her name is Alice on the website.
Damn.
I was looking at it last night. She's like $3,400
for 15.
That's like, yeah, $1,500. That's a fucking deal.
50% off is
one item.
Is a deal.
That is. Even if you're getting something for like $10. You're buying condoms. I don't know what the fuck you would.
Go to anywhere. Condoms are so cheap, bro.
But
I remember literally being like poor one day. I mean, like a few years ago, poorer than I was. I'm less poor.
They're free at Moore Park College.
But yeah, I remember going to like 7-Eleven and like picking up condoms and being like, I don't have like, I had like $20 in my checking account and I was like, fuck, these condoms are like $6. Oh, but child support's like $20,000. Give me those condoms. Like, it was an easy choice. Easy choice. Buy condoms. Treat yourself. AdamandEve.com.
Promo code PAYMONEY.
Just shout him out. We did get a lot of followers from him for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Hopefully, if any of those followers watch us or still follow us, they're enjoying the show.
I don't think any of them have.
Not a single one probably has.
So besides the point. But yeah, I was looking at the products they have, and none of them kind of piqued my interest. I could grab your dick when I'm saying that.
Yeah, I was adjusting, bro. I have big balls.
Oh yeah. Just looking down, and I saw that in my peripheral.
Sorry, I'll do it more low key next time. I'll have a less big dick because I want to not be weird. Sorry.
Nothing quite piqued my interest. I don't think that's really for me, but I'm spreading the word. If you like sex toys for you or your partner, promo code PAYMONEY, 50% off one item.
Well, what do they have? They also have like lubricants and stuff, I'm sure.
They have a whole bunch of stuff.
Anything for your sex life they have.
Yeah.
Also, Adam and Eve is kind of a great name for a sex toy shop, right? Like, it really is.
It is.
Do they have any brick and mortar stores, or is
they
it strictly online?
You order from those stores.
Got it. It's like when you order from an eBay store.
Our closest one is in Long Beach.
Damn. Long Beach must be lit.
They're all right. They go to college out there.
Our college?
Yeah. Long Beach College. It's So
I feel like there's a
UC or
college everywhere.
CSU. One of the two.
How many colleges do you think there are in the United States?
Well, you also have like the fucking colleges, like the College of Hypnotherapy. So if you're not counting accredited colleges like that,
How many accredited colleges do you think there are?
1,500.
That seems low to me. Like when I talked about how many like chiropractors there are. How many chiropractors do you think there are?
10,000.
There's 70,000
Damn,
in the United States.
that was close.
I was like millions. I was like, there's gonna be millions. There's not. There's not a lot of chiropractors, but it's crazy because there's just that many people who need chiropractic work.
They don't. I mean, to be fair, they don't need it. They just want it.
I mean, some need it.
Doesn't do anything.
Some people need chemotherapy. They don't want chemotherapy. It's
Chemo actually does something. Chiropractic doesn't.
You don't
do
know
anything.
that?
I do know.
What's
that.
the success rate of chemo versus chiro? Look that up right now, bro. I bet you chiropractors have a higher
They treat two different things.
doesn't matter. You're talking about the success rates. I'm sure more people die of cancer despite going through chemo and treatment than people who need like whiplash treatment. Do you know what I'm saying?
5-year relative survival rate of chemo is 99%.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So you won't die if you get chemo after 5 years.
Holy shit. That's great. Bro, they really figured it out then, huh?
Yeah.
My dumbass. Wait, what is that?
That's breast cancer.
Oh, it depends on how far along you are in the stage, though, huh?
For breast cancer, the 5-year survival rate is 99%. For localized regional distant, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Still higher than a quarter.
Colon.
I mean, there's still not bad odds.
60%.
I mean, like, when you really think about it, per person, those odds aren't bad. Why does that go up when you are in stage 4 of rectal cancer?
I don't know.
80% chance of survival in rectal cancer, stage 4. Stage 1, 14% chance of survival. I don't understand that. %72% success rate. Damn, chemo.
That's okay. What you just read, the 72% it popped.
I did.
Was the
so mad.
Was the after 12 weeks, 57% of those who met with a doctor of chiropractic and 40% who exercised reported at least 75% reduction in pain. So of the 57%,
They still felt pain, but it was less.
78% of the 57% felt reduction in pain,
Gotcha.
compared to 33% of people in the medication group.
So chiropractics works more than pain pills. Based on this Google link.
Chiropractic is placebo.
I disagree.
Okay, I've been in the chiropractic system for about 13 years.
And you're a flexy boy.
I'm a very flexible boy, but I don't attribute it to chiropractics. There's this dude on TikTok who
I bet Phantom will drive us if we drink another beer.
He went to chiropractic school and he very frequently debunks chiropractics. And have you seen that video of the person adjusting someone's ankle and they slam down? It's very loud. Mm-hmm. The loudness it's called a speeder board. It's this little thing that they put and it's just wood hitting wood. That's not the joint popping, it's the wood making a loud noise. So you think it did something, but basically it's just someone pushing down on wood that slaps down on wood to make a loud crack.
I don't know, dude. Some dude snapped my neck after my car accident, and it felt fucking great.
Sure, I
felt taller. And I felt taller and crooked. Like, everything was out of whack. And he's like, yeah, because you're aligned now, and you're not used to being in line.
I went to a chiropractor when I was getting migraines every day.
Did it help?
And my neck is still growing at a fucking wrong angle. That can't be fixed because it's so far gone.
Did your migraines go away?
Yeah, they also went
You need
away.
to meditate again.
No. They also went away when I started drinking water more, when I started eating better. And
We drink a ton of water.
yeah. So there's a lot of different things that can attribute to better health, not besides just cracking your bones.
Okay, but it's still kind of holistic versus what's the opposite of holistic?
I mean, it's holistic medicine versus regular medicine.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Meditation, would you say, is holistic medicine?
Yes.
That works for me, though. Right? So, like,
Sure.
There's a dividing line of, like, maybe it's a mental thing.
And traditional medicine doesn't work for everyone also.
Yeah. So it's like, how do you... But that's the thing is, like...
You just have to find your preference.
Yeah, that's the shitty thing, though, because, like... But they're both... But they should... At the end of the day, they should both be legitimate because they both help people for different reasons.
Yeah, but MDs look at DCs and they're like, you're a whack job.
Sure, but if people walk away feeling better...
I mean, you got to look at long-term effects, because people would say that chiropractics, they kind of fuck you up, so you need to come back. So that's why they keep you in the system of like, damn, I'm going to keep adjusting you, but as soon as I start adjusting you...
I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to go that way, and I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to go that way.
Well, they say like once you start getting adjusted, your shit gets kind of fucked up because you're not what you're used to being. And so that's what kind of keeps you in the system, is because they're making you regular when your regular was just fine. Mm-hmm. Like if you go to a chiropractor and you don't need to go to a chiropractor, that's how they make money.
That's shitty. Well, then you don't think doctors follow the same model at some point when they're like, I'm going to give you this medicine, even though you don't need this medicine? Because I've definitely been on the receiving end of that.
That's up to you to be like, well, I don't really think so.
But here's the thing.
You don't have to fill out a prescription.
People
if you
don't know better, and we're taught and we're told, trust your doctor. Listen to your doctor.
I mean, I would ask the questions.
What questions?
Why am I taking this? Does it? Would
so
it
you're
really
in pain.
help? What does it help? What's the
Helps
side
your pain.
effects? Well, like, give me what do the trials say?
I don't know those answers, but like
that's what I would fucking ask the doctor who knows what they're doing.
Because I've definitely.
They're like,
there's a great Adam Ruins Everything episode on this.
They'd be like, take this hydrocortisone. It's like, what does it do? I don't fucking know. Then why am I taking it? Mm-hmm. Oh, for inflammation. Well, do I really have to? Is it safe? Like, what are the side effects?
Am I inflamed?
Yeah. You gotta, I mean, a doctor can give you a prescription for anything. It doesn't matter. They don't need a reason. Mm-hmm. They just fill out a note and be like, here's this. And then you go to the pharmacy. I'm here for this. And they're like, okay.
Do you think that there's
Here it is.
Do you think that after 2 hours, do you think that there's a little bit of a guinea pig kind of thing going on too?
It's already been done.
But to this day, like new medicine or whatever, they're like, hey, this medicine, take this medicine, see how it affects you. Like acetaminophen, Tylenol, whatever, Advil, they're like, this treats pain for sure. Like we've done enough studies, it treats pain. It's not going to kill the majority of people. Nope. It's not addictive, this and that. Acetaminophen, take it. They're like, this diabetic medicine, take this. If you get swelling in the feet, cancer, hemorrhaging, any of these bad things, tell your doctor. Do you think that doctors are told also to like study new medicines and stuff and be like, prescribe new medicine that comes out so we can get a threshold or a balance on where those medicines lie?
I mean, they already do clinical trials when they're releasing new medicines. Those exist. Mm-hmm. They just don't really tell people about them.
That's what I'm asking is like, do you think they know about them and they just don't tell them?
Yeah. Because at that point, the trials are already underway. So if you have a symptom for something that this new medicine can happen, can help rather, mm-hmm. the doctor's gonna be like, hey, do you want to take part in this trial for this new medicine that may be able to help you better than what's already on the market? It's up to the patient to say yes or no. You are the guinea pig. Yeah.
Would you say no in that case, or would you say yes?
I'd probably say yeah. If it can help me better than something I'm already taking, might as well.
If they say it might.
Might as well take the shot.
Really?
Why not? You got nothing to lose.
Your life.
Is life really worth living nowadays?
No. You know what I was thinking about?
There you go.
You know what I was thinking about? I was doing the math. I was going to send this in group chat. I told Phantom about it. I was like, there's a number that mathematicians have came up with of population that the United States can hold securely with its natural resources. That number is 200 million.
And we're way past that.
We're 300 million now.
Yeah.
And we were talking about overpopulation and everything. We are severely overpopulated, bro. severely, even with the amount of Americans who've died, 500,000. We still need 100 million to go to fall back in line of that economic boom, to where a house costs $100,000 and we make $100,000 a year again.
Of course, I've heard the Battle of the Joshes. How could I have not? What's up?
Talk about it. What a flex tape? Oh shit! Oh, flex tape's the same color as Phantom, so it blended in. I wish everyone was different, at least between those.
I mean, they can be. It's really random unless they set it.
They can set their own color?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yes, I've heard of the Battle of the Joshes.
What was your take on that? You just saw the little kid who won?
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
They did it out of pity.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just cause. He's probably the youngest person there.
Yeah. That's the internet.
I mean,
What time is it?
4:50.
Shit.
So we should probably get going.
Pretty soon.
So if we want to have time to eat and then go to comedy.
Ranch alone.
So, Flex Tape, you're late. I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm not going to ding you.
But you done fucked it, bro.
I'm not going to call your parents and report your absence.
I'll hold it against you.
He will. I won't. I don't
Get your
care.
shit together, bro.
You have until Wednesday to do better. I like those.
What?
It's like the fucking radio control,
Yeah.
traffic control.
With the thunder in the background too.
So you don't crash a plane.
All right, well,
Yeah, we're going to probably end this show real quick here. We're going for
Yeah,
an
let's
hour
do it.
55.
for 2.
Well, we've been live for a total of 2 hours, but the actual show itself was like hour 48.
I'm counting it as 2.
Go ahead. The starting soon was like 7 minutes long.
All right, for sure.
Well, any burning questions that exist out there in the world?
We'll give you a minute starting right now.
201:36.
And I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to going out, looking at some live comedy, seeing what people say. Phantom, if you want to head over right now, do it as we head out. You guys have a good day.
Thanks, Ghost Hand. You too.
Ghost Hand, you the homie, bro. Thanks for kicking it with us, and you a real one, bro. Appreciate you. Love you. Have a good night or day, whatever. You have a good week, like you said. I'm looking forward to get back to some live comedy and some brews. One thing I'm nervous about is seeing people, because I know I'm going to see people that I know at this place, which is why I've been avoiding it. And like, same thing with like Tipsy Goat. I don't like going there because like I just know people there, and they're always like, you know, what are you doing here? I'm like,
You know you don't have to talk to them, right?
I know, but it's weird, like, because I want to make friends and I want to get laid. Neither of those things are going to happen, but I want those things, you know?
So then if you want to make friends, talk to them. If you don't want to talk to them, don't talk to them.
Yeah.
Simple.
It's been a minute now.
Oh, shit, it has. Well, fuck you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Hi, I'm Josh.
Bye, I'm Alec. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Go to there. Gotta turn the mouse on because, you know, it turns off by itself and I hate it. Bye.